break should work.
Hopefully.
Yeah, cause
Hopefully.
I need to hoop in my own tournament, but I'm limping
I'm
this
about to set
shit.
this up on YouTube now.
But
All right. We live on YouTube now. All right. Bet. Cool. So let me go ahead and do this breakdown now. So I start with the daily always. So I see that yesterday, I get all this shit out the way. I see that this daily candle closed above these candles, which is a resistance. And this candle has created a down wick and it's starting to flip back up. If news is on our side today, this should continue up to try to fill this wick right here, right here, right here. A whole bunch of times this wick has been into play. But the daily is just kind of a time frame where we just start at. So let's see what the 4 hours talking about. Same case. We came up, came back down, and now it's looking like it potentially can try to go up to fill once again this range right here. Well, we could take it even further, go down to the 1 hour right here. And we now see that a new resistance has been formulated up here, right there, with the target of up there. Knowing that there probably could be an area of play right in here because here's a resistance right here. But ultimately, we always do our real breakdowns off of the 30-minute candle, which is the same resistance here. So if we get a candle to close above this, we should not only come over to fill this wick, but during the time of volume, if we break this high, which would be the daily high, we should be able to push past this up into this area as well. So right now, it's news about to come out in 4 minutes, high impact news. So I always like to start my days by checking Forex Factory. And this will show you the high impact news folder is red is high impact news. Tomorrow we have high impact news at 8:30, non-farm employment change, average hourly earnings, unemployment rate. So this is going to be a lot of news and a lot of volatility. But once again, today we have ADP, non-farm employment change. I don't really do too much as far as reading into them, but I do know to just be wary of if there is some news that I need to pay attention around that time, especially if I'm looking to take a position. So let's see. So buys, I like above that resistance. Sells, I'm more so looking. It could be under this because it's a lot of like rejections right here. The safe bet will probably be below here, but we'll just see what it looked like after this news drop because the news can come and tear everything up. So if it closes below there, next target right there, final target right there. So we'll see. We will certainly see. News in 2 minutes. Honestly, just put that as my first target, long target. Yeah. Yep. And then if you want to go even further, break it down to the 15-minute, you can drag that up there. Cool. See what happens in a minute, 20 seconds. Who just hopped? Oh, DJ, you just hopped on your phone.
Yeah. No, I
Got
just
you.
hopped on my Mac. I was on my phone at first. I don't know why I didn't exit yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hopped off from my phone. There we go. It just exit.
So we gonna see what happens if this same little area right here, the same area been respected over and over. So let's see. Sometimes news really don't go too crazy. Sometimes it does. That didn't close below for me though. There we go. Spiking up. Sheesh. Mm. Sometimes I'll be doing break of the daily high during news time. Let's see. I might try that break of the daily high during news time. It's very risky though. It's one where you don't really have a stop loss because you would have to use this all the way down here. So if it
Like,
don't go as soon as you need it
oh,
to go,
you think it's about to wake up all the way past the
if it breaks the daily high during this time of volume, it should continue on up.
yeah.
Should. But like I always say, it's risky. And if it's just start pulling back on me, I'll just probably manually get out if it's just start pulling back on me like 25, 30. But it's back at this resistance now. The same resistance I got marked from right here. And so, and it's already moved up from the bottom 80 pips in the last minute. So let's see what it do. I'm anticipating that it'll push up to like 61, 62, something like that. But if it breaks the daily high again with this news volume, it should go ahead and do what it do. But never a guarantee, especially if it keeps struggling at this resistance here. I just like trying it sometimes. And if it don't happen during 8:15, 8:20 is another volume candle that should be pumping, but it just need a break past this. Let's see, let's see. All right, it's about to get us in. Or I don't know if you're taking it, but it's about to get me in. All right, I'm in. Let's see. Let's see if we can break the high again. I'll put a stop like 30 pips down, I guess. Let's see. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see. If it breaks as high again, it should be good. But if it wants to pull back on us, then it just is what it is. I'm hoping that this finishes out by 8:20 because if Comex opens up, this shit can come down. And I ain't trying to sit in that. Let's let's see. I'll risk 700. Dun, dun, dun. 3354.6. Like I said, this definitely could it could continue up, it could pull back. I just don't know how much it'll pull back is all, which is why I don't want to sit in too much drawdown. Because it did make a little move up. Let's see. I'll see what happens at 820. No, 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 no.
Yeah, because it's gonna go back. It's gonna go back up. Because before you,
Yes, it should fill its wick up. It's just if it doesn't close above, I don't know if I want to sit in whatever pullback,
yeah,
but it should go back up. Yes.
it's gonna do exactly what it did yesterday, but this time this shit gonna shoot up. Watch.
Yeah, it should is what it usually does.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna fill that top with all
Hmm.
past that. But
Yeah. So now it's only down. It's down 5.
it's about to
Okay, so it's 819.55. So I'm expecting some small or that shit just gonna shoot up, bro. All right, get ready. Get ready. It's going quick. You see it? Come on now. Push up.
Yo,
Yo.
I jumped in the middle of some madness, huh?
Yeah. We in. I'm expecting that shit to just finish though. Because 820 comics handle. If it flipped down though, I do not like it. I will say, DJ, if it breaks its own low, that shit definitely might just come on down to make a bottom wick. I'm hoping that that shit can just keep pushing and breaking its own highs. Come on now. Do, 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 do. Come on now. Oh man. He got right to my close to my TP. Come on, bruh. Damn. That shit got close as fuck to my TP and didn't get me out. It got 3 pips away. Should just push though.
I had a 10.
Smart
I,
me probably should go BE.
yeah, I had a 10. I had a 10. I took what I took, and now I got back in at a 5. Because I still don't know how to do that partial shit.
Yeah, I gotta go over that with you. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, bro. Like I said, smart me should probably go BE right here. But I mean, I'm gonna hold it since I'm in it, and this shit should go up. Like this shit should just finish this range on out. If you want to go off the higher time frames, it's just getting right close to this resistance right there. But let's see what it do. Comex should have definitely pushed past all that shit. Come on, man. Go ahead and finish me out. I think it's gonna break its own high again and actually push up a little more, honestly. But I mean, you never know. We just sitting in this shit now. I just
Yeah,
hope it don't. I just hope it don't bottom out. Like, cause that should be doing some whole shit sometime. When it like, cause no bottom wicks, like that shit will come down and pull way back, and that's why I'm not trying to sit in.
I think you should. I think you should take that joint like you said, and then wait.
Yeah, and just reassess.
Yeah, that's what I said. Take that
I'm
little
trying to
small.
trust. I'm trying to do better with trusting my positions though. Like I trust that it's gonna make the move. It's just no telling when it's gonna make the move is all.
Did you put your stop back at BE though?
No, I haven't yet. It's still around. It's still down here.
Okay.
But like I said, I mean, I'm up 300, up
Yeah.
280, up 340, 360. I expect it to break its high again. It's just struggling at the top. And when it breaks its high again, it should go ahead and push on up. But it's just not wanting to give it. And as soon as I get out, it's gonna push. I already know.
Man, trust your gut. Reassess. Take that for real.
Let's see. Let's see. 300, 320. Thing is, you ain't never mad about taking the money that's on the table. You feel me? Let's see. All right, I'm at least go B. I'm B on. I'm B.
It's like right there.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna push past it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my profit on my personal account. I made 200 there, and then I need a one more push. Let's see, 560. Yup. Okay. Cool trade. I think I just hit it, bro. 160, 277.
Oh, you get your payout now?
I think so. Let's see.
Hey, gold
160,
moving crazy,
277.
man. These last
Let's
2
see,
days,
let's see, let's
gold.
see. 160, 277 is what I'm at. And let's see what I needed. 160, 279.
What, man?
I got to get in for a couple dollars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll take a
Hell
little
nah.
micro, a little one. I
Yeah.
didn't even make 2 pips on a micro,
One little
but I'm
egg.
glad I closed out where I did.
Yeah, because now it's going down.
Turn around.
It just hit that zone that I was talking about. It hit that zone. I saw it mostly, I would say like on the 30, how it can reject right here.
Yeah.
So
And I could have got more if I'd have stayed in with you, but I just took that little 122.
no, that's
Yeah,
straight.
okay.
But um yeah, so that was a time of volume. So 815 drop. And that was a very risky trade because we didn't have a technical stop loss. So the reason I say like I just would have had to use my discretion was we got in on the break of the daily high, right? So the technical stop loss would have been all the way down here. But me, I'm like, shit, I'll just keep it back somewhere in the range, be like, okay, cool, I'm willing to risk blank. So I knew that I was targeting it right here. And I knew that if price were to just start pulling back on me, owing me, then it just was what it was. I was willing to take that risk. But like I said, balance is now at 160,277, and I need 160,279. And DJ, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's halfway the reason I stayed in that bitch. I was like, fuck it. It is what it is. So yeah, bro. That was cool trade, cool trade. Let's see. I'm looking at Brandon's comments. Just join crazy movement engine. Nice work. How often? I don't really think about what I'm risking. I really risk the same trade, like not the same trade. I really like throw the same lots every time, two or three. Like it ain't really like I be like, all right, bro, it's 40-50. I'm only risking one, or it's 40-50. I'm only risking two. More times than not, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw the same shit I always throw because I'm used to it. And I know like if I take a six, seven, $800 loss, it just is what it is. Because I
Did
know
you
that I usually make six, seven, $800 on my wins.
did you take the micro for the water too to get your Joe?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'll do. I'll take it as like another trade. I don't like just hopping in. I'll take it like as another trade when I see it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it'll also provide me another opportunity to analyze with whoever wants to hop on at 8:30, 8:45, 9.
Right.
But I definitely could just throw a
Yeah.
little one
Tomorrow.
micro call today.
Nah,
For
for real.
sure.
So
For
they
sure.
then you'll have your profit across all three accounts.
No, bro. So for some reason, top one be doing some little hoe shit. So so you got to copy trade all three of these accounts, but sometimes they may upgrade to their back office and don't tell you. So when they upgrade the back office, it disables the copy trader. So that's now happened 2 times, and on both of them times, I took a big W.
Yeah.
So this is at 158,579. This one's at 158,524. And this one's at 160,277.
Yeah.
So I'm off by like $1,600 across all three.
Okay.
But it's all good though. It is what it is. Like cry over spilled milk, nigga. Like
Wait,
whatever.
so 1600, but you gotta get to 95.
I got to get to 162.79 on this. Let's see. So 162.79 on this one. 161.82 on this one. And 162.32 on this one. So all around that same little realm, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Yeah, I'll be straight. I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. You see that? You see that sniper closure? You see that sniper closure? Yes, sir. And then I'll show you. You can see it even better on my trade evade. Let's see. Yep. Boom. That shit slipped me so bad on this. It's because this is live. The other one's simulated, so it don't have no slippage. I got slipped by like about three, four, five, six pips on the entry. So let's see. I might be able to catch that. What we talking about now? Yeah, on the break of this high. So I'll just get in
You
something
talking about
small. Let's
sell
see.
stop?
Buy stop. It's
Oh,
close above the range.
okay.
But this is just for me to catch my little
Yeah.
quick. You know what I'm saying?
It just looked weird on this one. That's why I said that.
Yeah, you good. I'm just trying to catch literally one, like one, two. All right, let's see. So, like I said, if I lose, it just is what it is. Because I mean, it's just a fucking one. But I'm just trying to catch $3. It just depends on how far this shit want to pull back. Don't, because this closed above this range. So now, let's see. Then I'll throw another two right here. Oh shit.
Well, I think we can't see your active mouse right
Oh,
now.
okay. My
Yeah,
fault. My
that's
Oh, there
fault.
you
all.
go.
Cool. So a good entry would be on like the break of this high right here.
Okay.
I might just get out of this just because I don't want to sit in this drawdown for no reason. But when it break this high, it should be good to go up. I'm just throwing some bullshit just because I'm so close to the profit target. But the move would be like this. This is a good trade though. This is a good trade if you weren't even in yet.
What, that's about to happen, right?
Mm-hmm. So like I said, I'm probably well, I'll stay in it because I just need $2. So I'm gonna take my money, but it's a good trade. So let's see if I can take. I'm gonna take off two on the sell, and then I'll just stay in it when I get into decent profits because it just got me back in profit. But now if it come down and break its low again, I'm sitting at unnecessary ass drawdown.
Yeah, now I done got in and now that shit drawn.
Exactly. You had it didn't break its high yet.
That's cool. That ain't tripping.
Yeah. Like I said, I coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda got out right there and then just got back in when it actually broke its high. Because like the technical stop loss you will use is whatever this low is. So nah, but it's a good trade though.
It's gonna flip.
I think so. It should. And if it don't, it is what it is. But like I said, this ain't no real analysis right here. This is just me trying to get this last little few dollars. And even if I take $100 loss, 200, like it don't really matter because I'll get that 100 back. So let's see, 72. I'm not tripping about no Hundun. Let's see. I will get out if it breaks.
Damn.
Well, I guess nothing. I guess you
Damn.
gotta show me.
Some dumb.
I told you I'm gonna break it high.
No, in my computer about to die. I need my charger.
Let's see. Let's see. Don't. Let's see. Let's see. It's only down like 20. And then if I got to, I'll just get in with a one on an actual mini. So and take the real trade.
Yeah, I need 3 monitors. I need one for my analysis, one for the Zoom, and then uh, one for the actual trading.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. This shit annoying, bro. Just because like I don't like sending this shit.
Fuck, bro. I was just
What
up,
you be
man.
doing, DJ?
Man,
I
said it was my last time. I should just
told you,
what I
break
had.
it a high. Break it as high.
It's gonna come back up though. And regardless, I'm
It
sitting.
should.
I'm
And if it
sitting.
don't, it
I'm
just is
sitting.
what it is, man.
Don't even matter.
If I so I get out if it breaks this low again, because I really can get in the sell. But it should flip up. But it just depends on how far it wants to pull back before it flips up. And that's the only thing. But it's all it is making a down wick. Hopefully this 5 minute just goes ahead and shoots up. Now if it all right, so this don't have a
There we
bottom
go.
wick.
It's coming
This don't have
out.
a bottom wick, so I will say at any point, let me see. Let me get my money. Damn. If this flips down, it's probably gonna come down because it don't have a bottom wick. If it breaks its own high again, so let's see.
There we go.
I need $3. Push up, bro. Don't hold me. Let's see. Yep, it's about to hold. All right, bet. Got me out at 6. 162.67. Did that get me out where I needed to? Oh, I lost money. Bro, you gotta be kidding me.
Wait, how my shit just go down? What the fuck?
MG. Oh.
Oh, you gotta explain that to me.
What? 162.67? And I need 162.77? Man, they gonna make me keep getting back in this.
What the fuck, bro? I just was in there and that shit was green.
162.77. So I need $10.
You heard me, James?
1 second.
Cause what the fuck?
1 second. I need $10. And if I lose again, then I'm gonna just throw a real one for a real trade. Because it's foolish. Sometimes it's some slippage though, DJ, to answer your question. So sometimes it will slip you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And where you got out at, it won't get you out there actually. All right. I need 5, 6, 7 pips.
No, but I'm saying I was already up, and I was gonna be up more, but it gave me less.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It slipped you. It's called slippage. The broker slipped you. I'll explain in a minute. I'm trying to get this last little 10.
Yeah.
Like I kind of explained when I say I got slipped by a few. Let's see, 4. Come on now. Should just have my entry up there on the break of that high because I'm over here playing these games trying to get this last little $10 or $12.
It'd be like that.
Mm-hmm. All live on stream. I'm trying to get to the payout. Foolish. Bad habits. Bad habits. And now it's just hanging out.
Right.
But when it breaks this high, that would also be the 30-minute breaking the high and flipping. So it
Yeah.
should be good to actually make the move. That's why I really should have just held off until it broke this high for a real move. So the real move is really getting in on a break of that high again. But I'm trying to see if I can just catch 10 little dollars. But they don't want me to be great, Raymond.
I see, man.
They don't want me to be great, bro. And if I lose this 45, I guess I'll just have to take a real trade. I got my little stop. I got my stop or my take profit at $20 right here.
I definitely
All I need is
seen
10.
the gold definitely been moving since yesterday, though. Sure.
Facts.
Like new
Facts.
month. Let's get it.
can't believe that shit closed me out at negative though. It did the same thing to me, DJ. It closed me out at negative. It slipped us. That's all it comes
Nah,
down to. There we go.
yeah.
There we go. I think it flipped just now.
Shit
I can't
retarded.
even get out because it'd be hoeing. There we go. 160, 285. Bet. Okay, I got it. But anyway, the real move is now. Um, it just flipped after creating that down wick, closing above, creating a down wick. So you would anticipate this making this move on up to fill this wick right here. And it just rejected right out of that same little area I had. I'm gonna go back to GC because I can make a withdrawal now. On some host shit.
Bro.
Anyway, DJ, like I was explaining to you, so you'll find that it's something called slippage. So brokers, I mean, price moves so fast that you can easily get slipped by a pip or two or three. I mean, at any time, quite honestly.
Or
And with
20.
that being said, you'll see like what you closed at, it might get you out a little bit less than that.
All right.
So that's why even I'm gonna share my screen for Tradeovate. You'll see that my technical buy stop was above here, 3 feet, like above right there, but it got me in about 3 pips later, and it kind of just was what it was. Also, you'll see this created a down wick to continue up. This is a little bit uglier, I will say. Project X looks nicer, but there we go. So let's see. Yeah, okay, y'all can see my screen. So, like I said, getting in on a break of this high right here. Same story. Getting in on a break of the high. Raymond, you in this?
I'm in this
Yes,
trade.
sir.
I'm
Yep.
listening, but I'm not. I'm still in. That shit going crazy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so this
You hear me?
candle, yeah, I can. This
Oh,
candle, which was the 815 and the 830 candle closed above. This
break even.
candle wicked down to retest this area. Getting in on the break of this high was the actual move to go up and potentially fill this wick right here.
I'm getting
So,
out at the top of that wick, probably.
yep. Hey, I mean, you up like
I'm a one.
Yeah.
20-ish. You've seen about 20.
Yeah, I'm break
So,
even. I want to break
yep,
even.
worst come to worst, break even. But I mean,
Sheep
fairly
moving.
simple trade.
This shit moving.
All it was up, pull back, continue. So yeah, man, that's a very standard, easy trade. That's what we're looking for. Close outside the range, give us a high, wick down for a technical stop loss, break its own high, continue up. You can go break even. You can see how this 15-minute candle closes without going break even just yet. Because if this candle closes bullish, it could get you out, close bullish, make a small wick down, and continue up. It just depends on how you want to play it. It's
This
no
shit.
right or wrong to it.
This shit.
But I will say it can get you out before it makes its real move at 845.
Yeah.
So just be smart. If it closes above this by any means, then it should be good to go ahead and finish up. You just kind of got some little wiki areas right here that it can stop you out and stop you at or get a hold up at. But let's see. So 162.85 needed to be at 162.79. Good shit, good shit. Hopefully it goes up or hopefully it goes ahead and makes this move. I liked how the 5 minute opened straight downward because when it broke its own high, that also was kind of the same thing we were looking at.
I ain't want to hit an area where I knew it was gonna have some trouble at, but I didn't take
5 minute,
it.
that 5 minute. I'll be scary Barry. So when I'm on trade debate, I sit on that 5 minute only. I analyze on this, but I only when I'm in the trade, I'm only looking at the trade debate 5 minute, and it got right to this resistance. And it's like, surely This resistance ain't about to be what holds this shit up. This
Indeed.
5 minute resistance.
And true enough.
Surely that ain't the end all be all.
Or yeah, it'll like play around and then pass it, but like it definitely be
Yeah,
like,
and that's what it was doing earlier. Like it was like
yeah.
right up here, and I was like, bro, I gotta hold. Like I have to hold because it's just a 5 minute.
Right.
It's 8:44.
So the only thing is, what you likely will see is you likely will see a pullback to come and make a new low. Likely, it should respect this low though, regardless of anything. But that's 50 odd, some odd pips away. So that's why I'd be like, bro, I don't even like sending that shit just off of the sheer fact that it could pull down, retest this again. But depending on how good your entry is, it shouldn't affect you and your risk. If you're not risking too much, and you won't worry. All right, so let's see. I'm not in it, but I want to see
Watch.
y'all boys win. So let's see. All right, pull down. Should break it when it breaks its own high. It should fill this wick, break above that wick, and continue up here. So I'm like this for the wick fill target. So it shouldn't break below that. DJ, you holding for your $30?
Yeah, yeah. I've been holding the whole time. I was at 110,
Fuck.
but it's back up where it was. So
Yep.
gonna keep going.
So it's made its small lower wick. If it doesn't need to come back down and make a bigger bottom wick, then you should be good to go ahead and fill this wick and break the high. And then after it breaks that high, should go ahead and just finish it
Which is
on
about
out.
to do in like a couple
That
seconds.
would be the overall 30-minute wick fill. Like it's a lot. Like I look at the five, but it's a lot of noise on the five, honestly. Like that's a lot of noise for no reason. When in reality, only thing that's really happened is a 30-minute candle is closed outside the range. This next candle wick down to retest all these resistances, and it should fill it on up.
It need to just feel that. It need to just go on up above that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, that's what you will want. You don't want it to have to come down and make a lower bottom wick because that bitch can come anywhere, anywhere. And then it's eight. What we be saying, Raymond? The last 15 minutes of that 1 hour.
Man. I already know.
Last bit. So if you get up in here and profit green, I say, man,
I'm
fuck
trying to take enough.
it.
I'm trying to take enough because tomorrow I'm gonna be on a plane when y'all doing it.
So
Boo.
694. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let's see
break
what
even.
it do.
You got me a B.
It got you out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be scared now.
I'm still in it.
I told you what it was. I said, look,
It's
if
going
this
back up.
15 if
It's
this
going back
15
up.
minute close bullish, you
It's going
good.
back up.
It should. But it's just
Wait, no.
like, I mean, you willing to take that risk? I'm like you, Raymond. I'm scary. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely scary. DJ battle tested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
He
hit
like,
exactly where I knew it was gonna hit.
hey,
So
man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I be like, damn, they're taking my money. Cause I'm like, bro,
yeah,
at the end of the day, like that was a cool little move at 835, 840. Yeah, you seen about 21, 22.
right,
That's not bad.
right.
But
Sitting here waiting.
it's much better to get the 35, but now you looking at
I took
zero,
it.
you know?
I took what I got. I'm out that
Now,
shit. Fuck
now it's
that shit.
pushing. Now I want to push.
I told you what it was.
Yeah, I'm out
I
that
told
shit.
you.
I took. I took.
Down wick.
This is
It
where I
should
wanted
break
to
this.
take it.
If it break this high, it should go on up.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take that 188 for the day. Fuck it.
Yeah. So
Look at it.
what's your balance at? What's your balance at?
My balance at 25 385.
Oh, so you in profit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you said, if you eliminate them dumb days,
Yeah, I'd have been up already.
like that's what it come down to.
Yeah.
That's just what it come down to. Like, we know we gonna win more than we lose. It's just like the dumb shit in between. It's just the dumb shit in between. But If you can eliminate the dumb shit in between, then the profit is green, bro. Like we know exactly what the fuck going on. I just told you if this shit close above, this shit got to make a wick down. I don't know how far it's got to make a wick down, but it has to make a wick down to break this high. It's probably gonna break this high, fill this wick, play around again right up in here. This shit do the same thing every day, bro. It should do the same thing every day. It's just like, are you gonna trust it? You know what I'm saying? So green bean, once again, same shit every day. Yeah, bro.
It's still going up too. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's hitting that little area. It's in that little
Yeah, but
area. Like I
and
said, a lot of noise is on the 5 minute, but in reality,
it's on the 30.
this wasn't nothing but a Wickfield on a 30 minute.
I'll
Like
be
that was just a literal closure above the range, wick down, break its own high, Wickfield. Wicks
I'll be
get
damn.
filled.
I'll be damn if I get back in though. Fuck
No,
that.
sir, not at the top. Not at the top. The entry was on
Look
the
now.
break of this
Look,
high
yeah,
after this shit shot straight down.
now it's about to go down.
Yeah. You should be. I mean, I don't know. I don't like this part, but this look good though. This
Yeah,
look good, especially with the way it wigged down. The first wig down was just smaller, so it just had to come back down and give a little more. It got Raymond ass out at B. It had
Yeah.
to go ahead and make his move. But like if you don't too much mind this right here, the real first stop is really up here. This resistance up here. That's what a real move is. I just knew that this was an area, and like we were talking about, Raymond, that it could play around that, and it did the first time. So I got in right there. I would have had to get out, like sit through all that. Like it just wasn't worth it to me. So cool move, cool move. I'll be right back. I'm back. But yeah, so um first move I took for those who weren't here was early actually during the 8:15 candle. I got in during this push up right here, and it was a risky move, but y'all know I take low impulse entries, so fuck it. I got in on a break of the daily high. Raymond, you know, break of the daily high during a time of volume. I saw that this area was an area of potential struggle based off of how candles reacted when it got below here, because this technically can just be a support that price rejects off of to continue down. So I was like, shit, let me just take my bread. I think I made 24, 25 off of that. As far as a stop loss in that situation, there's not really a technical stop loss that you could use right there. So I was just like, let me put this back in the range, is what I said I would do for like minus 30 or so. It pulled back like minus 20, minus 25. But I knew when I saw that this 5 minute candle closed strong as it did, this candle came straight up with no bottom wick. So I was like, let me get out at my zone. Glad I did because it fell out like this. The next entry would have been on the 8:15 candle that closed above 8:30, wick down to retest this broken resistance. All you're looking for is the wick fill. Anything that happens after that is either our runner or not our business. So as 8:30 closed above or 8 o'clock closed above, left a wick on that exhaustion. 8:30 candle pulled back, flipped, broke its own high to fill this wick, and now it's struggling a little bit at this zone here. But with volume, it should push past this into here. It should. But this is also the break of the daily high. So at any point, it can just keep pulling back. You just don't want to sit in pullbacks. This all really aligned very well, mostly from the daily time frame. The daily time frame right here, this candle closed above the most recent resistance right here. This candle, much like the trade we just saw and took, wick down, broke its own high. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point today that this candle fills this wick up here. Same moves over and over, just on different time frames. This is the daily time frame. This candle gave a 130 pip bottom wick. It's currently up 119 for a target of 200 plus. Just depends on when it wants to make that move and get up there. The next move, honestly, you could, I about to say you could try to force it in this, but it gets real wicky right here, real wicky. So I would say the next cleanest move is either another pullback to retest this resistance again before making the same move up again, or just wait until you get completely above all that shit and you got this whole clean range to mirror right here. That's going to be a crazy day because we got nothing but clean range in the way. I would look to the left to find like potential areas where price can stop. So like that's like here, because you see a whole bunch of resistances right here, 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 here. It rejected out of that. So I would look at stuff like that. But during a time of volume and moreover, that's 56 pips to take advantage of, even to that area. What's the word, DJ?
What? I ain't never get back in. I'm working.
No, I'm just saying. What you thinking? Does this make sense today?
Oh yeah, that was a good trade for sure.
Bet.
I'm just chilling right now. I took that little 188. I ain't trading tomorrow because I'm be on a plane.
What you need 1,500, right?
Yeah.
We need like a cool little 2-3 days straight of like green bean 200 300.
I mean, we'd have had y'all had it. It's just I was on some dumb shit.
Facts. That Monday through Wednesday last
Day,
week was so
it was
crazy.
one day y'all took plus like 4 something, and I took minus.
Bruh, you
3
texting me sick. You texting me sick, like, bruh. I'm pissed.
But yeah, 15. Because after that, I'm gonna use that 15 to fund like my real one, and I'm gonna probably get a personal for sure.
Yeah, you might. I mean, just trade light on it. Just
Yeah.
because yeah, this is cool over here to make the 694 across 3 accounts, but bro, I made 300 on my personal. Like, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, you could just take that right now.
Bruh, every week I withdraw whatever profit I make from the market. Every single week I just withdraw it. So that's kind of just like it don't feel real until that shit hit that account.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't understand that personal account shit yet.
Yeah, you just learning the candlesticks for now.
Yeah, exactly.
But
That
when
shit.
we get to Tradeovate, it'd be smooth. But there'd just be too much going on for somebody new. But yeah, bruh. So like I said, I mean,
Do you have to make the profit like within that month or not?
you don't have to do nothing
Or
personal. It can't make you do shit. It can't make you do a damn thing. If
Yeah,
you take if you put 5 bands in there and you lose 3, ain't nobody giving you no money.
yeah.
If you make $5, you can take it out if you want to. It's all about finding what makes sense for you.
Yeah, but
That was a good ass trade.
I'm in profit. I'm up 385.
That was a good ass trade. That pullback, close back above, wick down, continue up, wick down, continue up, hitting right off of this resistance that we were hit off the last time. That shit was smooth.
So now when you speak terms like wick down, go back up the field and stuff like that. I know what you're talking about. Get in there to break it that high and stuff like that. Before it was like sounding like fucking Chinese, but
I'm
now I
telling you.
understand it. The
I'm
only thing I
telling you. And then even after the trade, I go back and I say, listen, this candle closed above this resistance.
yeah
This candle wick down to give us our technical stop loss. We got in on the break of its own high.
yeah
And like you said, 2 weeks ago, you'd been like, bruh, I don't know what the fuck you talking
at
about.
all. But the only thing I
But now it's like, okay, even if I can't quite identify everything just yet, I can see that this candle closed above this range.
yeah for sure.
You
The
know what
only
I'm saying? Like I know that much. I know that this candle went down, and I know when he talking about saying I'm gonna get in on the break of this high.
yeah
So it's all about putting that story together. So
no
all I'm doing is identifying the candle that closed above. I'm identifying where I would get out if price did go against me, and I'm identifying where I'm targeting. One, this wick fill. Two, this same area that's it rejected off of now. One, two times. Simple, bro. Zone. We just looking to go zone to zone.
facts.
Zone to zone. 54.
Only thing I don't get still, but it's gonna come if I just keep getting on. Like I got on early today, and you started off looking at the daily,
Yeah.
looking left at the daily and stuff like that. That's what I don't get still. I still don't.
Same case right here.
Yeah,
Closed above on a 1 hour. When this shit break its own high again, it should go up. It should. But I don't, but like I said, it's just like at some point it's gonna fuck you up by trying to get back in more
oh,
too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it
I'm
comes
sorry.
a point where it's greed.
Mm-hmm.
Like greed is not a beneficial thing in this market. When does it ever work? Because if it worked for you today, it's bad profits. I'd rather avoid bad profits altogether. But yes, it should go up. But I like when all my time frames align, to be honest. And the 15-minute isn't a high confirmation time frame, but this shit did just reject. And it closed bearish. But the 1 hour supersedes the 15. So this candle closed above, same move for the third time now. This candle should break this high and continue up. But like I said, bruh, I made 700 across 3 accounts, made 300 on my personal account. You add that shit all up, bruh, that's $2,400 before 9 a.m. Why would I get back in? That shit crazy. That shit fucking crazy, bruh. Dante asked me how y'all stay so consistent by not trading. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. So, yeah, bro. As much as I want to watch paint dry with y'all boys, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it for real, for real.
Yeah, I ain't
But,
watching the paint dry. It's over with. I'm gonna shut my shit down.
bruh, lockout.
Yeah,
Raymond, good trade. Same old, same old. Just keep cracking at the rock. Like I said, you just kind of got to use your discernment of like if I want to stay in or put my shit at B because I'm like you, like I don't like the thought of losing that shit. If I seen it, like I was up 2025, so it's hard to be like, damn, I potentially can take a loss. But with the way the candles was printing, if this 15-minute closed above the way it did, all that shit had to do was make a low bottom wick to go up. So no right, no wrong to it. It's just about kind of feeling it out. But yeah, bro, lockout, call it a day. Wait till tomorrow, or wait till Monday whenever you back at it. And yeah, bro, we'll get back to this shit. I do want to just see if this shit go up though.
what?
I'm not taking nothing though,
You just want to see it?
bruh. I I like when my ideas play out, regardless of whatever. I just want to see if it do, because if it don't, I'm glad I avoided a loss. Because it do look good based on the higher time frames, especially a 1 hour. But you also got to recognize and realize that these are two long ass rejection wicks. Like this shit is obviously rejecting out of here. So like it's telling me that this is a heavy ass support that this shit don't want to close above just yet. So I gotta really, really, really want to love this trade for me to get in this. after 2 candles have rejected as hard as these have. And on top of that, this 15-minute rejected the way it did. And I know what the 5-minute looked like. This shit rejected as hard as it did. So it looked cool off the 1 hour alone if I only trade the 1 hour. But if I had my pick of the litter, I would want to see all these time frames aligning the way that this did, this when it was green. That was 3 straight candles that was looking like it was going up to hit this little support right here. In this instance, I do have the 30-minute on my side, albeit a doji candle. I do have the 1 hour on my side, cool, because of the way news pushed up. But I don't love the 15-minute because that's technically a 15-minute resistance right here as well. So it's all about putting the story together, and the stop loss is now near 50. It's like, make it make sense. Because if this 5-minute candle closes in the next 5 minutes bearish below here, I do anticipate this candle coming down. Okay, so it closed above, but this shit probably gonna make a down wick because you have 1, 2 candles that's closing bearish. And as this keeps coming down and down and down and down, this is technically on the 5-minute a clean range. So, like I said, just put the whole story together, and you'll keep understanding more and more. But all right, y'all boys, I'm about to go ahead and call it. So y'all be easy. Y'all be safe.